For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 21 of the Everton Career Mode series here on FIFA 17. Home against Hull is the first game of the episode. We follow that up after an international break with a game midweek against West Brom, and then we follow that up with a game at the end of that week against Liverpool. So the fixture list is still very congested, as we then have a game midweek against Man United, and then less than a full week later a game against Leicester. So things don't get any easier, and of course in the last episode we were hit with the massive shock that Romelu Lukaku is going to be out for a considerable period of time, 7 months, now down to 6, with anterior cruciate ligament damage. Great. Enner Valencia isn't back for 6 weeks either, which means that Jovetic is having to play a number of games at striker, despite the fact that there is a very busy schedule. So, fitness is an issue, but never mind. We were able to get a win against Sunderland. We were able to get a win against Tottenham in the last episode. Things didn't go quite as well against Arsenal in the Cup, but we'll brush over that. Do drop today's video a like if you enjoy, of course, and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. But we'll jump now into the game against Hull. I'd love to come away with 9 points from today's games, but I think at the very least we should get 6. A win against Hull and a win against West Brom, and the game against Liverpool, hopefully we could do well in, but we'll just have to take it as it comes. But first up, Hull. Hull have the worst away record in the league, just 9 points from 14 games. I'd like to think we'll win this one. Witsel, nice ball into the path of Jovetic, who, despite not having much stamina, surely has the pace to get away from Michael Dawson, and does. People arriving, not really too sure why he went for the Rabona cross, but Axel Witsel brings it down, turns, and doesn't fire us 1-0 in front. He kicks it over the bar, unfortunately. Good opportunity, wasted. Vieira with a throw, simply to Conor McAleny, who took a while to take his touch, but eventually got it under control. Wasn't the best of passes to Axel Witsel, but De La Feu will try a step over, get around the outside the defender. That's not worked. Could put it back here to Axel Witsel though, or whoever that was on the edge of the box. I think it was James Ward-Prowse actually. It was blocked. It's going to be a corner. Let's put it just about there. Decent delivery. Oh, Ashley Williams hits the bar. Wasn't in control of him, but Gerard Deulofeu could bend this maybe. Oh no, he's hit the post! Come on! Corner for Hull. Axel Witsel at the near post, and it's over him. Oh no! Ryan Mason with the header. I couldn't really tell where that was going. There was bodies falling over all over the place, but thankfully it went over the top of the bar. Mohamedi to Mason, tackled by Brian Oviedo. Ward-Prowse does well to get back to it. Conor McAleny will keep his run going here. There's nobody in the box to aim for though, so I'll have to turn inside. Pull it back here to Stefan Jovetic, who sends the defender one way and then shoots straight into the other defender. Brilliant. Well, we're on the hour mark. Neither side looks like winning this one so far. I think I might have to make a couple of changes. Lovely ball into Andrew Robertson. Knocks it well to Mbakani. Gets tackled by Ashley Williams. Player. Nice ball around the corner there. Get this down the line. There we go. De La Feu. And turn inside and keep driving inside. Ball this back. Surely. Oh, nearly an own goal. Surely it still could be. Oh, I can't get the ball across the line. I don't quite know how we haven't scored so far in this game, but it is still 0-0. To be quick here, Dawson. And he's not. Yannick Bolasie steals it off him. Turns inside. It's going to pop free to McAleny. Good save by David Marshall. De La Feu gets onto the ball. Pulls it back here. Seamus Coleman in the box. Looking to find a teammate. De La Feu. That was meant for Axel Witsel, but McAleny gets the turn in. Can't keep the ball. Fuck. McAleny. Drill this into Yannick Bolasie. Great touch and turn. Yannick Bolasie. I have to. I'm sorry. I had to. I just want the win. Desperate for the victory. I apologise, Hull City, but the sweat works, and it needed something that clear-cut for me to actually take the lead. Lovely turn by Yannick Bolasie. Drives into the box. Everybody sucked towards the ball. Leaves James McCarthy in the middle unmarked. Simple finish. At last, 1-0 Everton. Mason over the top. And Bakani wins that header, but I've actually just given that straight to Jake Livermore there. Get the tackle in maybe. De La Feu could come back. Nicely done. Right, counter-attack, lads. Yannick Bolasie's made the runs. We'll play into the space. And we're in behind here. Yannick Bolasie. Pen? Yes. Hull have fought so very, very hard to try and get something out of this game. I was actually going to do a fake Rabona there, and I think that's actually the only reason that he caught me. Had I continued to sprint, I think he might have missed the challenge, but because I went to do the skill move, Balassi slowed up slightly, changed his body position, and that was why he got caught. It's going to be a penalty, though. I'll let Yannick take it. He won it, so he can try and put it into the back of the net. Now, I didn't have some very good penalties in the last episode, but this time I continue that trend. Well saved by David Marshall. It's just the 1-0, but there's the final whistle. Could have made it 2. In the end, it doesn't matter. We get the 3 points anyway. Goal difference might be important towards the end of the season, but I'd like to think that one penalty miss against Hull City isn't going to be the difference between one position and another. So we'll push now into the second game of the episode, which is actually a bit of a break, although there's an international game weekend in between, so some players might come back tired, but hopefully the majority of the squad will now get a good, well-deserved rest. Right, everybody has full fitness, which is fantastic, but this game against West Brom comes just a few days before the game against Liverpool. Obviously, I want to do better in the game against Liverpool, so I want my strongest side available for that game. So we're playing some rotation players in this game against West Bromwich Albion. Still a strong team, especially the front six. Well, apart from Conor McAleny, but Morales is striker, and Iñaki Williams on the right, and the midfield is pretty decent. So we should be able to do some decent stuff here against West Brom. Garber through that gap to James Ward-Prowse, poking it through to Kevin Morales. Could this be the perfect start? No. It's not the perfect start. I couldn't quite get the shot off. Didn't fancy it on his left foot, as you saw in the game against Arsenal yesterday. Not that good on his left, as you saw in the game against Tottenham yesterday. Pretty good with his right. He scored a belter. So did Berahino out to Matt Phillips here. Berahino obviously is joining us next season on a pre-contract, so we're getting him for free. And after us nearly getting a chance at one end, they nearly get a chance at the other, but actually no shots yet. Idrissa. Through there to Kevin Morales. Poke it for James Ward-Prowse. Heavy touch. Whoa, decent shot on his left foot, but high and wide. No, on the run. Nice turn. Alfie Hill trying to battle with him. Giving away to James Ward-Prowse. Counter-attack time. Conor McAleny. It's actually Alfie Hill that's rushing forward here from centre-back. He's finding himself in the left midfield spot. Turn inside. It's a good turn too. Can he find a teammate? There's Kevin Morales. He'll pull it across here to Idrissa, and we will not take a 1-0 lead thanks to a good save from Ben Foster. I don't know what got into Alfie there, but he was off. He'd had enough. He's like, no, you know what? I'm bored of defending. I want to have a crack at doing some attacking. Nasser Chadley's going to get rid of that. In to come from Nasser Chadley. A lot of power on it, but oof, probably could have cleared that upfield, couldn't you, Idrissa, really? But never mind. Let's see what they do from the secondary corner. A lot of power on it again. This one a little bit deeper, and oh, great save from Alban Lafont to stop West Brom taking the lead. And actually, maybe go for goal? No. Iñaki Williams picks up on it. Oh, it's a lovely turn. Iñaki Williams, and great save, Ben Foster. Right, win this header, knock it down to Morales, or Nyom can just hold you off and chest it down with ease, if you like. That's the other option, I suppose. Salomon Rondon can't clear his lines properly. Phillips. Oh, he did me there. Thought he was going to turn inside. Alfie Hill cuts it out and does well to win the secondary challenge too. Iñaki Williams just poked this to Kevin Morales. Manages somehow to hold off the attentions of the defender. Right, Iñaki Williams maybe a decent run. He has done, but hasn't got the stamina to get there. But thankfully the clearance is straight at him and turn inside and finish. Mixture of goalkeeper and defender there. Stop us from scoring. Our turn for a corner for the first time, I think. They've had a few so far. Idrissa's header was, I think, actually off target, but Brendan Galloway, the Everton loanee, no less, is there on the line to clear it away. 0-0 as we head towards half-time. This is good football. We'll get it into Conor McAleny. Try and turn it inside. Give it to James Ward-Prowse. Drop the shoulder. Shoots and miss. That one was better than his first effort. Getting closer, James Ward-Prowse. Getting closer, Everton. Just not yet. Beating Ben Foster. Holgate. Into Kevin Morales. Turn back. Look through that gap. It's a good ball. James Ward-Prowse has had a couple of efforts so far, and he might have a third. And at last, James Ward-Prowse gets his goal on the stroke of half-time. The whistle is just about to blow. He shot one wide with his left. He shot one wide with his right. Gets another opportunity and buries it on that left foot, right into the top corner. 1-0 Everton. Garber. What the fuck was that? Tackles him, but he should never have given it away in the first place. Kevin Morales gets the ball. Oh, surely two. Not surely two. Wide of the target. Well done, Kevin. How have you missed that, mate? How have you not got that on target? James McLean. Cross comes in. That's dangerous. Right. Good save by Lafont. And if Mason Holgate hadn't outstretched a leg there, that surely would have been 1-1 because there was a striker just waiting to put it into the back of the net. He might have risked pulling a hamstring or a groin muscle there, Holgate, but that was a vital interception. That will, I hope, be enough to win us. And he's done it again. Another vital interception. And it is enough to get us all 3 points and not just a single one. Wow. After all the domination, we could have come unstuck right at the very end. But we do get the 3 points. Thank you very much, James Ward-Prowse. Thank you very much, Mason Holgate. Time to take on Liverpool in the Merseyside derby. Here's the Liverpool side that we'll be facing. Karius in goal, Klein, Matip, Clavan and Moreno. It should be a 4-3-3 and is. Firmino up top, Coutinho left, Milner playing at right wing, Henderson, Lucas and Jorginho in the middle. My starting lineup is full strength, other than of course the missing Romelu Lukaku. Morales maintains the left-hand, or retains that spot on the left-hand side of my midfield. Bolassi's on the bench. Hopefully, we can get a win here. We, of course, smashed them at Goodison Park by 3-0. I don't know how we did that, but we did. But Liverpool will most definitely be after some revenge here at Anfield, so we'll try and deny them that. Corner for Liverpool. Milner to take. 3 minutes in. Decent delivery. Flicked away by a defender, but it's only going to drop as far as Jorginho's shot was well struck enough. It flew straight and direct towards that bottom corner. But thankfully for me, Keeps was there to just safely gobble it up. Free kick for Liverpool to be lofted in by James Milner and headed away by James McCarthy. And put back in towards the dangerous area by Milner again. Clavan out wide to Jorginho. Oh, Morales steals it off him. Kind of narrowed myself up there, but we'll squeeze that looking for Axel Witsel, who's done well. Should have the strength to hold off Clavan. Axel Witsel's racing. Penalty, surely. Probably going to be a red card here for Clavan as well. There was another defender coming around, but I don't know whether he was close enough to me. I think the referee should... He's given a red. I think by the new law is, if he gives away a penalty, then it's not necessarily a red card, is it? He's supposed to give a yellow in most situations, but he's deemed the penalty in the red this time around. I was just about to try and turn inside onto my right foot, but Clavan decided to chop me before I even had the opportunity. Penalty, we missed the last one. We'll give it to Axel Witsel, he won it. We missed the last one, we missed loads against Arsenal last episode as well, and I've hit the bloody post here too. What is going on with my penalties, man? I cannot score them to save my life. Ross Barkley, tackled. I give up. I don't know. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, but I'm clearly just not good enough at taking penalties this year. I went through a spell of scoring absolutely every single penalty I took, and now I've missed like 4 of my last 6. I'm really bad at taking penalties right now. Axel Witsel still trying to work something here for the side. He's going to get the turn in and the cross, and Jovetic could threaten, but Joel Matip heads away, and Jorginho clears it properly. So after 15 minutes, Liverpool are down to 10 men, but they do still have themselves... What sort of pass was that? They do still have themselves a foothold in the game because it's still 0-0. Although, Deulofeu played in here, and we'll look for Jovetic. That's not Jovetic, Morales. Well, we're going to find Jovetic, and his header's well saved by Karius. Mental opening 20 minutes, but no goals. Oh, Firmino took it quickly. Wasn't expecting that. Lucas out to Coutinho. Oh, good footwork, but thankfully we were able to get a foot in. Quickly towards Deulofeu. No, Henderson steals it, or picks up the loose ball rather. Into Coutinho. Coutinho with a shot. Sergio Rico with a smart save. He has a habit of scoring worldies, Felipe Coutinho, and he's going to try and get himself an assist here from the corner. Floated in. Oh, Lemos is so good in the air. Powers that away. Jorginho will pick up on it though. And Henderson, nice little ball roll to get in there. And Thiago Williori to Firmino. The 10 men of Liverpool lead at Anfield. Smashes it into the top corner in front of the Kop. They might be a man down, but they're now a goal up. Is my penalty miss going to cause me even more anguish? Wonderful finish. Very, very good first time hit from Roberto Firmino. Right. That changes things, doesn't it? Delafeu, Witsel, Jovetic. Was trying to send the defender, but it didn't really work. Pull this back. There's Kevin Morales. Bend that tops. Oh, Karius with a smart save. All right, let's try and get ourselves in front from the corner. Level from the corner, shall we? No, we can't, because Karius has come and beaten Axel Witsel to it. Okay. Gets it inside to Jorginho. Tackled by Barkley. Counter-attack, lads. Let's go. Counter-attack. I'm going to pretend to go that way and then pull it back this way and then give that to Jovetic, who will chest it down and finish? No, just keep running and not actually shoot, despite me pressing the shoot button. That was annoying. That surely should have been 1-1 there. Not going to get many more clear-cut opportunities than that. McCarthy tackles the defender. Morales will get this to Witsel. Go to Delafeu. I don't know where to go. Let's go to Jovetic. Jovetic, early shot. Yes! Equaliser just 3 minutes into the second half. That's going to set us up for a good second period, I think. I needed to get the equaliser early so that we weren't chasing and chasing and chasing the game. Might mean that Liverpool go even more defensive now to try and rescue a draw rather than try and defend a lead. Or it could mean that they get more offensive trying to go for the win again. I'm not sure how they're going to approach this. Jurgen Klopp is an attack-minded manager, so they might be still pretty offensive. We'll have to wait and see. But at least we've got ourselves level now. All we've got to do now, with 40 minutes remaining, is get a winner. Oh, to Morales. I've committed a few people forward here. I'm going to look for Witsel again. That's not Witsel, that's Barkley. But now we'll look for Witsel. Lovely ball through. Axel Witsel. Wide. Come on, Axel. Come on, Axel. You've got to finish that. I mean, nah, that's just awful. That's genuinely awful. Gini Wijnaldum, he's literally just come on. Turns inside the box. God, I'm falling over my own teammates. Gini Wijnaldum still going. Oh, bloody hell, that nearly crossed the line. It squirmed through and it was heading in, but it popped back up. And Sergio Rico, I think just as he sat up, headed it out for a corner. That was mad. Right, corner to come in from Coutinho just before the hour mark. It's a dangerous one too. Ashley Williams can only head it back out wide. Delafeu does well. Barkley. Liverpool have seemingly gone into a defensive shell here. Jovetic. It's a good turn. Have to shoot from the edge of the box and Karius makes a good save. Yannick Bolassi's coming on for Kevin Morales right now. So Delafeu will take this corner. It's dangerous. And Witsel's underneath it, but it's going to go wide, unfortunately. 20 minutes left to get a winner. Good footwork. Trying desperately to hold him off. And McCarthy gets a foot in, but Gini picks up the loose ball, and he's got great footwork. Gini Wijnaldum to Coutinho. Good save by Sergio Rico. They're not out of it yet, Liverpool. They might be down to 10 men, but they scored after that happened. And they came close to scoring again there. Idrissa will give this to Jovetic. Go back to Idrissa, who's just come off the bench and will have more stamina. Get past the defender. Go on, Idrissa. You're in, my man. Keep going, son. Idrissa Gana Gay on the breakaway. No, you son of a bitch. As if he's gone and done that and smacked it off the post. Oviedo's cross is well blocked by Nathaniel Klein. I can't quite believe I haven't scored that. It was a great run from Idrissa Gana Gay, and he's so close to giving us the lead for the first time in this game. Just going to get this away. Oh, I can't believe I've not scored there. I'm so annoyed at myself. Idrissa looks for Balassi, who's in behind here. Yannick. Cross. Jovetic. I was in control of Ross Barkley on the edge of the box. Jovetic has done that on his own, and he's very nearly given us the lead. That's a header that comes off the outside the post and goes out for a goal kick. Oh, God, they're both absolutely shattered. It's Coutinho against James McCarthy. He's turning the legs trying to get there. Cross is blocked, but it drops to Gini Wijnaldum. And his footwork is so very good. Lucas into Firmino. Scored a good goal earlier on. And scores another one now. The footwork was too good. Swapping it from the left to the right to take it around the defender. And he buries it tops. And you can understand why he's going to celebrate like that. The 10 men of Liverpool lead at Anfield with 90 seconds to go. That Idrissa miss is going to cost me all 3 points. Just look at the footwork from Firmino there to get past Lemos. That's ridiculous. It's just so good. The quality of Firmino's 2 goals deserve a win. The lack of quality in my finishing deserves to not get anything from the game. And clearly my passing isn't up to scratch either. And I missed a penalty in the first half as well. Liverpool are going to get all 3 points here after we took all 3 off them at Goodison Park. Unless, is it going to be a dramatic end? No, it's not. Delafeu with an awful finish. The game's not over yet. Can Yannick steal it off Nathaniel Klein? No, he can't. Head it forward again. Don't let Firmino... I don't know what Brian Oviedo was doing there. Firmino's going to try and hold it in the corner. No, he's not. He tried to cross it. Firmino not happy with 2-1. He wants 3. Tackled him again, but I bet the referee's going to blow his final whistle. Oh, cheers. It's a 2-1 defeat at Anfield to the 10 men of Liverpool. After I missed the penalty, they win. Congratulations, Liverpool. Well done. I'm not sure what that does for the table. Arsenal play Manchester City, which is a very intriguing tie, considering they are first and third. Actually, first and fourth. I think Chelsea are third, aren't they? Not sure what Chelsea did this weekend, but we're into April now. There's only 2 months left of this first season. We'll have a quick train. I think I just glanced us still being in second in the league table. I need Alfie Hill to grow a little bit more as well. I might, towards the end of the season, as he goes up 1 there, I might put him in all 5 slots just to ensure that we meet that youth quota. I think he's played 7 games now. I think he's played 7 games. I need to get him 3 more games, and then what did that say he's up by? He's up by 3 rating. Oh no, that's Aidan Mitchell. He's up by 7. So 3 more games and 3 more ratings, and then we'll be decent. Aidan Mitchell has accepted a contract as well. Good. The youngster has been called up. He was threatening to leave, so I called him up anyway. The league table looks like that's fixtures, Ches. The league table looks like this. Arsenal are top with 8 games to go. Arsenal are top by 6 points. Chelsea are a further 6 behind us, but with 1 game in hand. Then City are a further 6 points behind them. Then Man United 3 with a game in hand. So the battle for 4th is hotting up. The battle for 1st is lukewarm, but the battle for 2nd between myself and Chelsea is going to be interesting between now and the end of the season. And Liverpool are chasing that 5th spot too. And they're closer to it thanks to beating me, unfortunately. We have the best... No, I lie. We have the 2nd best defensive record in the league. Arsenal have only conceded 12 goals all year. Leicester still bottom, 5 points from safety. Southampton now in the relegation zone, although they do both have a game in hand. Key to point out. West Brom, the 3rd side in the relegation zone. I've no idea how this season's going to finish, to be completely honest, but that is going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too for more, but for now, that's all from me. I'll see you later.